and welcome to today's edition on Keeping It Real. I'm going to talk about sport because I am a full Chelsea fan and also a Ghanaian. So, uh, in today's edition, going to say I'm actually gutted by Chelsea's performance against Manchester City. And the performance, I wouldn't say the performance was bad. It was okay. There were some positives I think we can, as a team, we can improve on. But I totally think Graham Potter should first take care of his squad. There are things I'm going to talk about. There are certain things I would like to talk about today. All right. So today I'm going to talk about Chelsea's philosophy. Is there any philosophy at all? Which is Graham's philosophy. Also Chelsea's poor performance and also Hull's performance. I know the guy is a newbie, but his performance was actually amazing. Also Ziyech performance and also Loftus Cheeks undecisiveness on the ball. I feel like Loftus Cheek is. I'm going to start from the bottom, so I'm picking Loftus Cheek first. He's good on the ball. He's good with his feet, which is very amazing. But there's one important thing I think this guy is lacking is how to be very decisive. And in the past, we've seen Kovacic behave like that. Yes, we've seen Ziyech also behave like that in the past seasons. But at least he's been quite decisive because recently we've seen him take on the ball against the post and at least he's getting some shots on target. My concern is that Loftus Cheek in the game at some point he was playing a right back position. I think Graham Potter had to be switching the position left and right. But I think Loftus Cheek has to up his game. He's very good on the ball with his feet. He's a very good dribbler. He knows how to run with the ball. But the fact is when he runs to the 18-yard, he becomes a bit indecisive. Like, compare him to Reece James at right back and right wing back, and you see how best he controls the ball. And Loftus-Cheek is good on the ball, no doubt. Maybe I'm coming hard on him, but I think he should take it easy also sometimes. He should be decisive. He should pick up someone and also throw the ball at him. Let me chip in Sterling. Raheem Sterling has been good. He has been good for Chelsea, but I don't think Graham Potter's philosophy fits into the style and play that Raheem Sterling plays. He's not being very decisive as well. He loses the ball quickly. If Sterling gets the ball, I'm not confident he's able to keep the ball for more than 30 seconds because I'm sure he will be either pushed down. I'm sure he's either going to be kicked off the ball. I'm sure there's going to be a little push and then the guy is just off the ball. He's good with his dribbling, but at the same time, he's not also utilizing it. So to me, I think things like this, we should also be very careful and then look at it from that perspective. Talking about Ziyech. Yesterday's performance, I think he was good. He was dangerous on the ball. I think he gave Man City a lot of challenge on the ball on that side of the field. I mean, the right wing of the field, attacking wing of the field. And I think Ziyech, giving more opportunity, can produce more. He looked more positive. The fact that he came back to track the ball, he supported Chalobah in defense. He realized the weakness there. And I think that is one good thing I like about Ziyech. I mean, his energy level is from 100 to 100. You won't see the guy lacking on the ball. He's easily losing the ball or he's tired running. No, that's not Ziyech. He makes long runs and still tracks back. I think I like him. And I think Graham Potter should consider using him frequently. Again, to my next point, which is Hall's performance. Yes, Hall. I'm actually amazed with Hall's performance. He played a role as Cucurella or Ben Chilwell. I think he did well. He did very well. He was confident on the ball. That's one thing I like about him. He was very confident on the ball. He was also able to move the ball around. He was able to dribble the ball to the extent that he had 2 shots on target that he could have converted into goals. I think he should work on that part. I know he's a newbie, he's a rookie. His confidence on the game, especially at this international level, would not be as it is. But I think he should pick it up quickly, and I think he'll be rubbing shoulders with most of the youngsters out there. So Hall's performance is excellent. I loved it, 100%. I loved it. I also think he should take his time and also work on his finishing, because I don't think if Marcos Alonso had that ball in that position, he would have missed. I don't think if Chilwell had that ball in that position, those 2 critical moments that he could have converted into goals. I mean, I don't think Chilwell would have missed. I also don't think Cucurella would have missed such an opportunity, you know. So, in as much as we put him there, I was thinking Cucurella was going to play, because if he had found himself in that position, I think he would have nailed it. I think he would have scored for Chelsea. This game should actually been 2-2 or probably 3-2, because looking at the end of the game, Pulisic had some good chance. Pulisic had some amazing opportunity, you know. And finally, let me talk about the substitution that Graham Potter made. He made 4 substitutions. Gallagher came on, Mason Mount came on, what's his name? Havertz came on, Sterling also came on. I think these substitutions were important, but at the same time, I think the timing was wrong, and also we could see a lot of Chelsea having more possession of the ball during the latter end of the game. And I think that philosophy should end. We should go into the game with a full attacking mindset and making sure that we nail it 1 or 2 before we start being defensive. We can't be defensive from the beginning, and when they are able to break down our defense, then we all of a sudden have to move on an attack. At the same time, we are leaving our back blank. You know, the moment we go on attack, then it means that we have to be countering attack. They counter attack easily, and that means our defenders have to play more on the wides. You know, and we didn't have experienced defenders like Thiago Silva in there. You know, he could have actually commanded his back line, but we had Hall, we had Chalobah, we had the African player Koulibaly. Yeah, even though they were amazing, I think Koulibaly, I'm actually gutted. I'm actually gutted by that goal that they scored us with. I mean, I'm totally gutted because he could have made a good sense out of it. You know, the first free kick they had, Zakaria had to use his head, and Mendy had no opportunity of catching that ball. He was actually blank looking at the ball go above the crossbar. You know, that is the part I felt like Koulibaly should have done, because he ducked. You know, Koulibaly actually went down and the ball just went over him. So that was why Mendy was so surprised, because the wall was supposed to defend the ball. So he's actually defending the other vulnerable part of the post. And Mendy was just like, it looked like a training free kick. It looked like Man City were just training with their free kicks. I don't know, but there are so many negatives and positives we can learn out of this. But I think Chelsea's performance or the response to the goal wasn't bad. But I'm looking towards January transfer. At least there should be some January transfer out there. We should change the philosophy. Graham Potter should bring his own kind of people. Chelsea, we don't have too much pace. We play slow. The tempo is not there. You can't really see the philosophy. Attacking football is not also predictable, because you don't know where the goal is going to come from. It's like they have to struggle to score, you know. So if you realize Man City's goal actually was hinging on Grealish, you know. So the moment we tried more on they tried more on Grealish and it couldn't work, then they switched to Mahrez. That is where the goals actually came from, because we were predominantly searching on the other side and not on the other side. So this is what I have to say. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Keeping It Real and other stories. All right. Thank you very much. Let me know your comments in the section below. Peace out.